We're at the cemetery. Good morning. We just had breakfast, got our energy up. Let's go catch the metro and we'll show you guys how to use it and get around. Let's go. So we're staying in Palermo. It's a really vibrant neighborhood in Buenos Aires. It's more of a hipstery neighborhood. It doesn't really fit us, but we wanted something with good internet. So let's continue to go to the metro and show you how to use it, where to get the card, and how to get to the itinerary we're setting up for today.
Okay, so this is the card that you need to get to take the metro and the bus in Buenos Aires. So this card cost us 90 pesos, which is around $2, $2.50. And then you just put money on it. Well, this one is not working right now. You just put money on it. And one metro ride actually costs 19 pesos, which is a few cents. So it's really awesome. We took a few Ubers, but really it's so easy to get around with just the metro and the bus. You should really get it.
Today we're going to take you on a customized itinerary to see all the best sites in Buenos Aires in 1 or 2 days. Extend these as much as you want, but let's go and have a great day.
So like you just saw, we're at the Obelisk. We actually live next to Plaza Italia, so we took the D line from there to the stop 9 de Julio. And that's it, so let's keep going.
So the Obelisk, Buenos Aires' most famous landmark, was built in the 1930s to commemorate the 400 years of the first founding of this city.
From the Obelisk, we'll take you to the Café Tortoni, which is one of the most famous cafes in Buenos Aires. To go there, you look for... Oops, sorry. To go there, you can just actually look at the building with Eva Perón on it. And you just go that way on July 9th on Avenida 9 de Julio, and then you'll turn left on Avenida de Mayo. But let's go.
Welcome to Café Tortoni. Hopefully our instructions were too complicated and you didn't get lost. So here normally there's a huge queue in the afternoon. So you're gonna be waiting 40 minutes. Now there's nobody in line. We can just go right in. So this place is important historically because there's been a lot of political figures, famous musicians, artists, everything in between that meet here, make important decisions. It's just a cultural gathering, a historical gathering. So we're gonna try to go see what it's like inside. Hopefully we can give you guys a little taste.
So we're not coffee drinkers, and we actually already had breakfast this morning. So we just ordered a few churros and an orange juice, and of course, we got the Argentinian thing, dulce de leche. So when you exit Café Tortoni, you just turn left, and then you keep going on Avenida de Mayo until you just get there. You'll see it. From over there, we'll also see Casa Rosada and the cathedral.
Welcome to Plaza de Mayo. This is probably the most important historical place in Buenos Aires. It has seen resistances, it has seen bombings, it has seen protests, just about every good and bad thing. Even the famous speech of Eva Perón, which is considered by some the angel of Buenos Aires because she helped the poor like Robin Hood. but she also made the life of the rich kind of troublesome, to put it nicely. She gave her last speech here, which is where the song "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina" comes from. She never said those words, but that's the origin of the song. Next to it, we have the cathedral and also the Casa Rosada, which I'll let Aurelie tell you a bit more about each.
And we got to the pink house, the White House of Argentina. This is, well, like we said, the house of the president. And there's also apparently a museum inside if you want to check it out. Behind me you can see the Metropolitan Cathedral. It's the main Catholic church in Buenos Aires. And this was actually Pope Francis's home church when he was in Buenos Aires before becoming a pope. I think it looks really different, and apparently it just had a lot of different styles with all the rebuildings throughout the years. But let's go inside and see what it looks like.
Hopefully you enjoyed this little quick tour around Plaza de Mayo. If you want more information, there's walking tours. We'll put links at the bottom and let you know the name at the end of our little itinerary. To get to the next spot, I don't want to say the name yet because it'll be a big surprise. Just go back on Avenida de Mayo all the way across. So past the 9 de Julio, keep going and you can't miss the next destination. So the street is, again, Avenida de Mayo. Go straight that way and we'll see you on the other side. Impressed? We were. So behind me is the Palace of the National Congress of Argentina. Put it simply, a big government building. It reminds us a little bit of the Capitol building in DC. Nonetheless, it's still really impressive. The design, the statues, the dome shape. You recognize this guy here? That's the Thinker. The Thinker, there's only 3 in existence made by the actual sculptor, Loud Dog. So 3 in existence. One's in France, one is in Philly, and one is here in Argentina, Buenos Aires, in a park. After this, we're gonna go to La Boca. La Boca is like being back in South America. That sounds odd, but Buenos Aires is a lot like Europe. It's even, from what we heard, it's called the Paris of South America. But we want to go back to feeling like we're in South America. And La Boca apparently has tango, some markets, some nice restaurants. But we're gonna see what that's like. So from the Congress, you want to take bus number 64 to go to La Boca. It's probably the cheapest way to get there, about 20 to 30 at most pesos. An Uber would be probably closer to 100. And you can also,
not bad at all.
Yeah, it's $2.50. You can also take a cab, and those are probably the best ways to get there. So
let's go, the bus is coming.
Oh god, the bus coming. See ya.
This is La Boca. We're actually in Caminito right now, and here basically what La Boca is food, colors, and tango. There's actually also the La Boca team, the soccer team, and the stadium is really close to here, so you should actually go check it out if you're a big soccer fan. It used to be a fort a long time ago. Now, not really from what we saw. Yeah, you should definitely come check it out, eat at one of the numerous restaurants, and yeah, just enjoy the feeling here, the real Argentinian feeling, I would say, and buy souvenirs. So we got a choripan, and we got this one last time we were here and it was amazing, so we had to get it again, and that's it. You should try it.
It's basically like a really good hot dog, except with better meat, better bread, and better toppings. No offense, anybody. Just got some on my foot. We're at the cemetery! Not as morbid as it sounds. This is the La Recoleta neighborhood. How did we get here? From La Boca? We took a bus. How do we know all these buses? Well, we have this magical thing called the Move It app. Move It app, you can just tells you what subway to take, what metro to take, what bus to take to get wherever you need. But enough for that. The La Recoleta neighborhood used to be one of the richest neighborhoods in Buenos Aires with mansions everywhere. Now it is home to what is considered one of the most beautiful cemeteries in the world, with people such as Eva Perón, former Argentinian presidents, and even a granddaughter of Napoleon being buried here, among many other historical figures from Argentinian history. Now we're going to take you so you can see inside this beautiful place.
There's an app that you can actually download so that it's easier for you to find the different people according to what your interests are.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together.
So inside the cemetery, you can actually see inside the tombs, and you can still see the coffins.
Yeah, I'm a little freaked out. This is so weird to me.
Forever free.
So the last place you just saw was the Eva Perón grave. There's usually always a line there, so keep that in mind. It might also be a little bit tough to find, so I'm gonna try to help you out. You come in to the cemetery, take the first left, then take the first right on the widest like little street you can find, and go down and just keep looking to the left side until you see a line of people. You really can't miss it. Best of luck, enjoy it, and we're gonna start heading on to our next stop.
You and me, we're meant to be.
So everyone, we've reached the last stop on our walking traveling part in Buenos Aires at the United Nations Plaza here at the Floralis Genérica. And from here, the day's not completely over. We're gonna go take the metro and get some dinner, and you guys are gonna love this. We're gonna show you some Argentinian, how the Argentinians get their parrilla or their barbecue. So if you're hungry, stay tuned and we'll show you where to go. We're back in Palermo for the dinner. We're gonna go to a place called Las Cabras.
It's called La Cabrera.
It's called La Cabrera. She's the smart one. We're going to an early dinner, 6:30, which is not normal for Argentina. This is about the only place that's gonna be open. And it's 30% off. The reason we're going so early is because we have one more really Argentinian activity after the dinner, and that's gonna be at 10 o'clock. But we're not gonna spoil the surprise just yet, are we? Not yet. So we're gonna show you what some Argentinian cooked meat looks like. And hopefully he's gonna, she's excited, hopefully he's gonna motivate you to get some when you come here. So, bon appetit! Dinner was delicious. You saw it. Great meat, great sides. So definitely recommending La Cabrera. Also because of the 30% discount for great food. And it's an earlier dinner because now we're gonna go to see
Tango.
we're gonna go see a tango show at
Tango Porteño. Tango Porteño.
Now we just have to go home really quick, get ready, brush our teeth, change our clothes, and we'll show you the theater. Hopefully they'll let us see all of it.
That's it, bye.
So we're at the Tango Porteño where the tango show is about to happen. It's actually right next to the Obelisk. Can't see it behind the tree. So we'll show you some clips after. Don't forget the Move It app to get around the city and how to actually get here. Or you can just take an Uber because it is kind of late at night. So we're gonna go inside. Hopefully we can record it and show you guys some of it. And that way when you come here, you know that it is worth to come. And you should, because it's Argentina and you have to see some tango.
Show. It was awesome, and like we said, Tango Porteño, the place we went to, is right next to the Obelisk, so we were right where we started this morning, which is pretty awesome. The show cost us $25 per person. That was just for the show. You also have the option to do dinner plus show, but from what I remember, I think it was close to $100 per person, so not for us.
We hope this little one-day guide through the most important monuments in Buenos Aires helps you out on your own visit. Of course, there's a lot of museums, parks, and other things, but if you're here for just 1 or 2 days on a layover or something, this video can help you out. And don't forget, Move It app. It'll help you get around a lot faster and quicker, unless you want to use Uber. But that's all from us tonight.
So now we'll see you in the next country.
Bye!